Yo! How's everyone doing? Oh, my throat. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get through today. But I can't make any guarantees. My throat is giving in. And I blame my children. They've been coughing all week. I'm feeling my age. Damn it. It's been 10 years since Doom 2016 first released. I'm 10 years older, as are all of you. And, oh boy, I'm not sure drinking is gonna help, but hey, here's to 10 years. Man, I don't think I've actually played Doom 2016 in quite a while. I mean, I tested it out yesterday. I needed to get it installed. The only thing I remember is that it hated being streamed. This is one thing, the one problem I had with Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal for that matter. These games don't like getting streamed. So, for some reason, well, hopefully I'll be able to, skip that part. But brace yourselves for technical issues. Imagine thinking 30 years old. I mean, I'm past 30, believe me. Am I unk? Am I chopped? Chat, am I chopped? Am I unk? Is that what the kids say these days? Or have we moved on to another infuriating bit of way to describe that I'm cooked? I'm unk and cooked, as well as chopped. Good to know. Good to know. What am I, chopped liver? Anyways. Sorry, I got things falling down in front of me. I'm gonna just jump straight in, try and get ahead of this whole technical issue thing, and see if I can shake the rust off. That'll be nice. I got a few options with how I'm thinking about playing this today. Anyone who knows how I feel about Doom 2016, oh boy, that's a good sign, will know that I like arcade mode a fair bit. I don't know why I've lost sound. Who knows? The issues are starting early. But hi, everyone. Hope you're all keeping well. Music does appear to be working. I heard the menu kick in. Have you seen what the main menu's like in this these days? Look at this. Doom the Dark Ages. Doom the Dark Ages. Play Doom the Dark Ages. Join the Slayers Club. Did you know it's on offer right now, actually? For anyone that's hoping to get into Doom the Dark Ages. It's on discount. Also, the most annoying thing about this is I have to alt-tab in order to, check anything. But it doesn't seem to screw too much with it. I think the real proof will be when I get into, oh my god, look at that save file. Oh my god, look at that save file. What's the date today?
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Well, thank you for that one. Oh, it is almost 10 years since I finished Doom 2016 on ultra-violence difficulty. That's my original save file. It's still there, I haven't deleted it. That fills me with an ache in my soul. And then before that I did another one in 2018. So that'll be the previous time I gave it another run and finished it. also on Ultraviolence. And then slot 3, I actually dipped back into this. I wanted to do a Nightmare run. This is the one I tested out yesterday. I got the Foundry. I got 48 hours to beat it again. Now, what I want to know, I'm happy to do this if people are happy for me to do this. I am prepared to wipe this slot and start a Nightmare run fresh. And then there's always arcade mode. I love arcade mode. I think it's the perfect add-on for it. Dan, afternoon. Rorschach, the multiplayer in this game should have made a comeback in Eternal. Yeah, I wish they would have just stuck with it. On one hand, I like the idea of them trying to do something different with the multiplayer. Because the original multiplayer in this didn't quite shake out, but I think I kind of like the multiplayer in this. We'll roll with Nightmare, play the way it's going to bring me the most joy. Well, I'm going to delete this slot anyway so we can get the intro. What's arcade mode again? I did a video on arcade mode, I think, way back when. So, it's a high score mode with certain things in the level that you can ping off. If you get to them early enough, they give you, like, score multipliers and all that. You gotta, combo chain your kills as much as possible. And it's all leaderboard stuff. I remember I troubled the leaderboard a little bit. I think I had a good few slots on my... It may have been my local leaderboard, all things considered. I think worldwide I've probably slipped at this point. Shall we just have a quick look at arcade mode? I want to have a quick look at arcade mode and see where I am. So, that's on Hurt Me Plenty. I think that's, yeah, that's not... Yeah, that's not global. That's local. That's local. I want to see I want to see the global leaderboards. I want to see how low I am. Leaderboard filter. I mean, 3,000 something is not bad. I'm sure oh wait, no, I'm accidentally jumping into arcade mode again. Oh fuck. Oh god, I accidentally loaded Doom 2016. Oh no. Oh no, I accidentally poured myself a beer. Best drink it. But yeah, it's definitely not a speedrun mode. So what I'm going to do is delete that slot. New slot. Start campaign. Yeah, Nightmare. Or Ultra Nightmare. But that's Iron Man. If you do Ultra Nightmare, that's Iron Man. But Nightmare, I've played a few levels of Nightmare, and imp fireballs are unbelievable. Why not? Why not? You're debating whether or not you want to replay this on PS5 or PC? I never played it on console, so that's an easy choice for me. Also, I remember the loading screens in this having a lot of sauce compared to what we got in the more recent ones. I think it's because the SSDs sped up the load times. But this at least gives you the option to get out of the load screen, so if there's any interesting stuff on the load screen, you can still read it. It doesn't just kick you out immediately. If I do Ultra Nightmare, Hugo Martin himself will show up my door with a beer keg. Ah.
They are raised.
I've already got beer.
Without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
Oh, do we remember now? Is it all coming back? Man, that was one hell of a bachelor party, was it not, Doomslayer? Now you're waking up naked and chained in a stone coffin. Woo! Can't wait to find out how we got in there in the upcoming DLC to Doom the Dark Ages. You know, it's going to be really funny playing this, keeping everything else in mind. Sorry, I'm doing a journalism. Sorry, I was missing every shot, so so I could get across my game journalist credentials.
My brain is injured.
But it seems to be running nice. That's good. That's good.
We have to contain this.
Contain these nuts. We can only hope to be rich enough for a custom size. A stone coffin at that. Do you know the artisanal kind of carvery you're gonna have to deal with to get that? You got the runes, you got the custom molded, like Doomslayer cutout there. Is that actually stone as well? Can you imagine that being bad for your lumbar? That's you know, how long has he been in the stone coffin? These are questions we have yet to, actually they may be answered. Can you melee glory kill zombies in Nightmare? I'm sure you can if you get them. If you get them weakened enough.
At backlash.
Thank you so much for the sub. 98 months, good grief. Come on, Samuel.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Resop satellite is brought back online.
Almost quaint how straightforward this game is in comparison.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Resolve. I'm already getting enough concussions. Oh wait, I accidentally killed him. There we go. Hey, I'm just realizing we got the pea shooter. Remember the pea shooter? No one ever came back to it. I don't want the old achievement. Gonna double check something over on t'other side here. Making sure I get my notifications through on the YouTube side. Repod, thank you so much for the 88 months. I don't know why my thing isn't cycling properly, but there we go. Ah, the good old boomstick. Trying to remember, do we actually get the SSG in this? Feels like heresy if we don't.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
Now I'll never need the pistol again. I don't know. You run out of ammo every now and again. What difficulty am I playing this on? This is on Nightmare. As to quote the legendary line from Doom Annihilation, was it? I'm your Ultra Nightmare motherfucker. Was that the quote? Man, you know that thing with the guy writing and the words are on fire? He's writing with like a feather quill and the page is catching fire. Mwah. Mwah. Just Oscar-worthy writing. Oscar-worthy writing. All right, let's start the death counter because I'm probably gonna die a bunch in this tutorial. Come on, come on. There we go. Barrels of fun. All right, where's the other fucker? There he is. There he is! Don't be shy, I got enough for all of you. Get back here! Actually, stay there. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can still charge it. What are you doing? Get away from me! It's personal space! Personal space! That's one death. That's one death. That's good going for Nightmare. Except you said don't die. But yeah, take note, if you can, of how much damage you receive when you take a hit or a fireball from an imp. I'm not saying this is an excuse.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
I mean, I am, but I'm 10 years older, man. My reflexes ain't the same. You gotta have eyes in the back of your friggin' head with these guys. They're just... I got hit with, like, a glancing blow. 60 health. 65 from a glory kill? That's some bullshit right there. That was a fireball directly to the face, by the way. You forget that 2016 have demon glory kills? What do you mean? What do you even mean? When am I starting at IGN? Hopefully soon. That sounds like a sweet gig. You get to be shit at video games, have awful opinions, and you get paid. That's me to a T. IGN, hit me up. Hit me up.
Unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
See, I don't want to waste this barrel. I know that barrel. Oh, I wasted the barrel. It was bound to happen sooner or later. It was bound to happen sooner or later, and it happened within the first half hour of this stream. Blew myself with a barrel. Blew myself up with a barrel. I accidentally...
Notice niya sama niya.
Shut the fuck up. I accidentally a word. Well, this will be the next 3 hours. Hope you enjoyed this riveting gameplay. Play on Nightmare. Sounds like a fun time. Yeah, half an hour ago, Icarus. Yeah, that's such a good fucking idea. Why did you fucking do that?
Lockdown in effect.
See the friggin' range on them barrels? It's big. Pardon me. Come on. The noises will continue until I've killed every imp.
Safe levels. Lockdown in effect.
You know what's kind of killing me? It's the inability to do, like, things that feel normal in successive Doom games. Like being able to dash. Just take your fucking buckshot. There we go. I hate the imps that cling to the walls. I hate them.
Disengaged.
They feel like they take longer to kill for some reason. First try! First try! First try! I am such a good video gamer. My reflexes have not diminished a single bit.
We cannot be allowed to leave this place. It would ruin everything.
Anyway, we ready for a baller as fuck intro? Full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
They've not topped this, in my opinion. Wait for it. They have not topped this intro. The shotgun cock at the end of that is like, ooh, beautiful. Dare I say, perfect. Ah, yes, the codex entries. God, you remember how people got really, like, into the codex entries? Oh, boy! Forgot about the balls! Pro tip, don't take any balls to the face. The Doomslayer does not like balls. Not to the face. No way, no how. Oh, pardon me. Where they at? Oh, 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 oh. Barrel. Don't you dare. He nearly ambiently took out that barrel. I'm not sure enemies can do that. I may be safe. Alright, there's an imp at the very least around here somewhere. There we go. Oh, God. Another thing I kind of remember about Doom 2016 is that there's a little bit of jank. Just a smidge. Sometimes a little bit of jank in there. You get tripped up on level geometry and so on and so forth. Why are you still alive? I ask myself that question every day. Uragi, oh my god, the imps keep coming! I thought I was done! Mick, tell me I'm done. I'm done, the music's fading out. IGN be like Game of the Year 6 out of 10, why are you booing? Yeah. Thank you for the £5 super chat. I have been looking in on the whole mixtape thing. I don't know why people are getting so upset. I really don't. Is it because IGN gave it a 10? Embarrassing. I've seen a few clips of mixtape, and you know what it is, right? It's because it's not for me. I know it's not a game for me, but I know that it was definitely a game for whoever reviewed it. It's because everyone gave it a 9 or a 10. You need to remember how fucking jaded and starved games journalists are, man. If something hits, my god, if something hits the game journalist hive mind and hits that sweet spot, yeah, they're gonna fawn. They're gonna fawn. As is their right. They're allowed to fawn over a video game. That's their prerogative. Because all you can really do, right, this is a pro tip when it comes to game reviews, film reviews, any kind of review. The point is not that this entire outlet is my barometer for how I should feel about this game or whether I'll enjoy it. The point is, you're supposed to find someone who is close enough to your kind of tastes that you can rely on them to kind of echo the kind of shit that you're into. The problem with IGN is they've got a rotating staff of reviewers, sometimes freelance, some people on staff, and they will be picked from all over the friggin' spectrum when it comes to games reviews. Sometimes the wrong person gets put on the wrong game. And the trouble is, no one reads that deep into the whole process. They just see IGN, number, let's froth at the fucking mouth, and, you know... I mean, sometimes it's funny. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes they put out some absolute howlers in terms of reviews. But yeah. It's not that deep. People get a little too fucking het up about this bullshit. It's just a game. Why do you have to be mad? It's just game. You know what happens? You don't play it. That's what you do. If you don't like the look of the video game, there's a few things you can do. You don't buy it and you don't play it. And then you move on with your life and do something else. It's like standing outside a shop where everyone's having the cake that you don't like on the inside, and you know you don't like the cake, but you are annoyed that everyone inside the shop is enjoying the cake, so you're just there banging on the fucking window going, "Stop enjoying yourself!" That's all it seems like to me. I'm too old for this shit. I mean, don't get me, I'm not saying you can't judge people for what they enjoy. We're a very judgmental species, all things considered, you know. Ugh, you like that? Oh. I don't think I can be acquainted with you. Ugh. Oh, icky, stinky poo-poo. Ugh. My taste is superior to yours, and I'm smug about it. But if you're having fun, who the fuck cares? That's right! That's right! No one's getting hurt and you're having fun. What's the fucking problem? Anyway, Doom 2016 is a 3 out of 10. My reasons are completely inconsequential. No. Oh, you tried to hit me with a back shot. I don't go down for that. Thank you very much. Not without a dinner and a show! Was that saying I'm never going to use the pistol after getting the shotgun? It is deceptively good when you charge it for getting imps into a stun state. You've got the Praetor tokens, look like an SD card. Right in the chest as well. I always found that funny. You ever think they play pranks on each other in the friggin' barracks or whatever? Where they just, you know, go, whoop, got your SD card, now you can't move, you get locked down or some shit. Charged burst, explosive shot. Oh, explosive shot it is. I always feel bad about punching these things, by the way. So it feels a little too mean, even for the Doomslayer. Your favorite thing, favorite genre of Steam review, Treva? The ones where a person obviously hates a genre, wants the developers to stop developing the game and make it to what they want instead. Yeah, I've got no patience for someone who doesn't review or, like, take the game that they're actually playing into account and then just invent an entire other game that they'd rather be playing. It's like, well, why did you bother? My favorite genre of Steam review is the guy who's got like 200 to 300 hours in a video game and leaves a negative review. So that's my favorite. My absolute favorite, because you know they know ball. You know they know ball. They'll have like 10 paragraph Steam review, 300 friggin' hours, detailing every failure of the game that they've just relentlessly played to death. The Destiny player review. You heard about the mouse PI review? What's the deal with it? It's got too much cheese. I'm not even joking. There's too much cheese. There's people actively complaining about the mouse PI video game where you play as a cartoon mouse having too many cheese-related puns in it and jokes. I can't. We can't be friends. I'm sorry. We can't be friends. I'm firmly in the perfect stage of my life where I find the longer that shit goes on, the funnier it gets. You know the dumb joke that keeps getting repeated over and over, and through sheer force of repetition, it just gets funnier. Because they know it's kind of low effort and bad, but they keep doing it. They keep doing it anyway. And I live for the reaction of people who get frustrated by that. Yeah, you gotta remember, there's an aspect to me. I actively enjoy annoying people sometimes. I get a lot of fun out of getting people worked up about stuff. But not, you know, not maliciously out of the blue or anything, you know. I like working people up about things on purpose. And then say, nah, not really. Nah, it's fine. Alright, there's at least one more imp. I can hear the low-level Mick Gordon going on here. The Mick Gordon simmer before he cracks out the chainsaw on the 12 string or whatever the fuck. Fuck off. Oh, no, he's in stun state and I can't get up there. If only I had the meat hook. Wrong game. Enjoy. Eating your own boot. You do have to get into a bit of a flow state with this game, especially on higher difficulties. It's much better if you're acquainted with the levels already. I don't know if I'd ever advise it for someone who's starting out first time just to jump straight into Nightmare. I don't think I'd recommend that with any game. I'd say, you know what? Stick with, like, ultra violence or normal, and then leave it at that. The thing I've been running into that kills me in this, literally and figuratively, is sometimes I'll get these guys in stun state. I'll do the glory kill. And you know how the health pops out when you do the glory kill? I'll get like an imp fireball before the items have had a chance to absorb into my suit. And it's like, you dirty, dirty bastard. Don't you run away from me. Cheeky little bastard. A little parting shot to the face. Rude. Ultraviolence is the sweet spot. Yeah, I'd say so. If you just want straight through, you know, challenge with enjoyment, I'd say ultraviolence is the sweet spot in terms of difficulty tuning. Do I like 2016 or Eternal more? That's a hard question for me to answer without actually playing through Eternal again. I like them both for different reasons. I like Doom 2016 because it's actually a really freaking great reboot that kind of understands the assignment and delivers what shouldn't really work in this current era. A straightforward, kind of classic FPS campaign with not too crazy movement mechanics and all that. But then Eternal goes absolutely ham. Eternal is for the sweats, who really want to get into a juicy gameplay loop, and I appreciate Eternal for the sweatiness. If I want to get sweaty, Eternal, by far. But I think I prefer, like, the more baseline grounding, so to speak, of Doom 2016. Doom gets progressively heavy metal album cover as it continues.
Rested on the 7th day, but imagine how much further along we would be if he hadn't. The UAC is committed to excellence. That's why we implemented the 7-day work week. Now you can achieve greatness alongside your coworkers every day. Let's never stop achieving.
7-day work week. Holy shit. Why would you ever sign up? Why would you ever sign up for the UAC? The environment in Doom 2016 is immaculate. The environmental design, yeah. It's a great reintroduction. Eternal wants the player to play a certain way. 2016 has more playstyles. Yeah.
I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics
my boy!
on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
We got God riding shotgun. Oh, wait. Is that a spoiler?
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
I didn't know that was a barrel. I've been playing a lot of games recently where, you know, darker environments, lighter environments than this even, have a flashlight. So I spent a little bit yesterday trying to figure out which button was the flashlight button, and then I remembered it doesn't really do flashlight.
Thanks, Twitch. Only streams I have ticked to not see is gambling. Everything else is off. So why the heck would you warn me that this is a mature game when I've told you to not?
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the meanings, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons.
Blah, blah, blah.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the next. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Didn't work out too well for her, did it? Yeah, they got the auto map on point as well. I always loved the Doom 2016 auto map. Ah, it just works, man. It works very nice.
Especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world.
Lol. You know when you've played a level enough times, you know exactly where the enemy spawns are. That's kind of how I feel with this bit. I've played through this bit. It's etched into my friggin' neural pathways. I know exactly where one of those imps is gonna spawn every time. Anyway. Didn't they rename, like, the possessed engineer to something different in Doom Eternal? I want to say they called him, like, the pinball enemy or something like that. You can tell with Doom Eternal, though, after this, that they were a lot less self-conscious about what they were doing. They were like, yeah, we got license to push this now. Because the other thing you got to remember about Doom 2016, it comes at the back end of an identity crisis for Doom, because there was the infamous like Call of Doom kind of demo where it was like it was like part Call of Duty style, grounded modern military. You'd probably be regular guy Jovovich or something. I don't know. Ah! But I like to think that, you know, after so long in the stone coffin, yeah, Doom Guy is essentially nerfed in Doom 2016. He's kind of sapped from his maximum energy. Because you go, his peak back in Dark Ages, he was like peak super weapon. And then in 2016, he's trying to get his mojo back. And then he gets his mojo back in Doom Eternal. It doesn't matter. It's freaking video games. I'm going to get more beer. But I am the kind of guy, right? I am the kind of guy. This is a story of Austin Powers. Yeah! Austin Powers or Doom Guy.
I suggest you don't worry about this sort of thing and just enjoy yourself. That goes for you all, too. Yes.
I am still personally annoyed by the way that Doom 2016 goes into Doom Eternal, because there's like so many like tantalizing questions about the end of Doom 2016 that just get fucking hand waved by the start of Doom Eternal. It's like, we don't give a fuck. He's got a flying fortress in orbit around Earth at this point. Yeah, whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter.
Works 2016 Doom.
Dachi, thank you for the 5 months. Much appreciated. Gauss Cannon, we miss you. Oh, I love the Gauss Cannon.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
It's like it's a heavy railgun. It's a heavy railgun. Oh, pardon me. Think through here. I get the old chainsaw if I live long enough for it. Actually, just do that, yeah. Oh! Out of nowhere! Happy 10th stream, Guardsman. No. I think we're misunderstanding here. But yeah, I always get annoyed about the transition between Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. It always annoys me. I can get over it. Don't get it twisted or anything. I can get over it, but it just. I want a little bit more connective tissue between one to the next, A leads to B, but instead we get the equivalent of, scene missing. Don't worry about it. It's Doom Eternal, bitch. Oh, I already popped his head. Okay. I see. He dead yet? There we go. Promote that imp.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
I'm always a little sad that the asynchronous multiplayer idea from Doom Eternal never quite shook out. So there was like an invasion mechanic that they'd planned, but it didn't quite work. Like you'd get through like a certain level, and then another player could spawn in as like as a demon. But then they spun that off into like elite demons. So if a demon in another playthrough in Doom Eternal killed the Doomslayer in someone else's game, that demon would be buffed, and you could basically avenge another Doomslayer. I see what they were going for. They were probably riding high on the Dark Souls asynchronous, shared, but not actively in the same space kind of multiplayer type thing. It didn't quite work. It didn't quite work, but they tried, and that's commendable. Marvel! 10 years of Rip and Tear. Did anyone else get the collector's edition for the Revenant statue? I would have liked to, but, money. Collector's editions are expensive. The last collector's edition I got was for Halo Reach. So that's a fair bit. That's going back a fair bit.
To become more than you ever dreamed you could be, talk to the supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's Soul Harvest.
Ah, chainsaw. The great communicator. I still find it's like a vocal stim I have every now and again. It's very rare.
The UAC.
So the old Marine, what is it out of Brutal Doom, where you free like a Marine? He goes, ha ha! And I, he used to like blast my fucking eardrums, so I was like, ah! I think enough people complained, or maybe it was just me complaining, and then Sergeant Mark IV changed it. Sorry! It was me! Probably me! Blow the barrel! Thank you. I like the triple burst, actually. I think I like the triple burst better than the, Oh, these friggin' wall imps! Fuckers! I hate them. I hate them so much. You know what they look like to me? And I don't know if this is just me, but they look like, Tour de France cyclists to me. They look like they're wearing, like, Lycra bodysuits. Didn't Sarge change it so the Freedom Marine says "Let's Rock" from Doom 2016? I can't remember, to be honest. The imps look like cyclists to me. Like Tour de France cyclists. They look very aerodynamic, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so, I'm gonna let you in on this, because it was embarrassing as all fuck. You see these things, right? I took a death on one of these things yesterday. As it was clambering around, I forgot that those things move around, I just got crushed. I'm also trying to remember whether there's a lower thing on this that I can go to. Like, get out that way. No. They gotta be aerodynamic so they can beat my ass from across the room. They are slippery little fuckers. They know they can't take me 1v1, so they gotta do all of that, clinging to the wall bullshit. The possessed humans here are a phenomenon that I like to describe as all mouth, no trousers. They make a lot of noise, but when it comes to dealing with them, pretty trivial. I mean, look, there's one of them. The racket he's fucking making. He sounds like 3 of them. And they still hit like a friggin' truck. It's just that they're usually too slow.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Try and harvest some health out of these guys before I pop the gore nest. This actually gave me a lot of trouble yesterday. I was, I think I tested up until the end of this level yesterday just to make sure. Oh god, not that one! Not that demon! Not ready for Maxwell. Or is it Uni? Which cat is that? There's too many cats on the internet. I think that's Uni. I like to know their names. I like to know their names. I know it says Evil Maxwell. I'm sure it looks like another cat. Anyway, before I pop this gore nest like an oversized hell pimple, I'm gonna get a concussion! Tachi! Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Good grief. I'm gonna do a classic example of cause and effect. I have drank too much beer, and now I need to take a piss. I shall be right back.
Don't let your kids watch it! My brain is injured.
Sorry, I didn't know the background music was playing. I thought it was just gonna be one of those dead, like, pause screens. My bad. My bad. Astro, since you're autistic and terminally online, you're pretty sure that cat in the meme is Uni, a Japanese cat you follow on Twitter. Yes! I don't know why they get confused. Anyways, I think I want to kick off with the old chainsaw. As Fred Durst once famously sang, I'll skim your ass raw like a chainsaw. Ah, yeah, son of a bitch. I saw you trying to sneak underneath me there. No! Ooh, it's nasty. There we go. There we go. Oh boy! 2 imps and are gonna walk into a gantry. Then they all die. There's no punchline. Or maybe there is. You know what with the whole punching. Where's the other guy? Come on. You know what? Have that. Suck on that. There we go.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
I was expecting to die. Just FYI, Ancient Aliens is also 10 years old, the megawatt. Oh, really? Man, and it hasn't aged a day. Ancient Aliens is gorgeous. Ah! Tired Imp, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Much appreciated. I was just trying to read something else. Pooping and farting until it's done. That's what I wanted to read. But we're good. We're good. We're good. But yeah, that's not bad going. Not bad going. Didn't die. The reflexes are improving. I'm the kind of fella, right, where if I'm struggling at getting into a game, or, you know, having to repeat a fight over and over and over and over, like a boss fight, that kind of stuff, usually I gotta go to bed. Usually I gotta go to bed. Thank you for that achievement, by the way. And then I'll first try it the next day. Right, where's them upgrades? I like the charged burst a lot better than the explosive shot. Though I could upgrade a little bit of both at this point. Do I also have a suit upgrade? I got at least one. It's decreased the explosive barrel damage. Feels like it was made for me, that one. You know, Marty, fan of the show and all that. Clearly, they built that one in for the likes of me. Oh, I just like the burst better. I just like the burst better. You apologize for info dumping in chat, Astro? Oh! Sorry. I've been too locked in. Paragraph, please. I've seen worse. I've seen worse info dumps. You didn't like metal, very squeamish of video game gore before your first playthrough of Doom 2016? So this game broke you. Fantastic. And now your favorite band is Meshuggah. 0 to 100! That's awesome.
Access granted.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to...
It's no chain gun, but I still take it. We accept those here. Doom awakened something in them. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the right kind of game, the right kind of film, the right kind of experience can introduce you to something that you wouldn't normally get along with, and it just clicks. I love that. I love that. Emperor, now that Ancient Aliens is 10 years old, will I do a replay of the WOD? Sure. Why not? When do we want to pencil it in? Next Friday? Ancient Aliens?
Personally, I think Doom 2016 is one of the best ever. 3 out of 10.
IGN never misses. IGN never misses. Oh, come on, give me the berserk. There we go. Where is the little bastard? Get over here! That's right! Oh, that one in particular, just ripping an imp's head in half is just... That is like the epitome of I am done with your fucking bullshit. There we go. There we go. Where's the other one? There's at least one more. 2 more. 2 more! Ah, yes, the shield enemies. Everyone hates the shield enemies. You just fireballed me. Give me back that health. Hey! Thinking you can spawn late? Thinking you can spawn in late to this fight? No! Cracking open a warmer one. Oh, shit. Oh, moused out. There we go. I like how, you know, the cartoonishly, like, we know we're evil vibe of this is only, like, aged gracefully. No, we're gonna say how evil we are, and people will still follow us. It's yeah. Strange times. Strange times. Now, you see any yellow paint around here? I don't see any yellow paint around here. You know what I see? Directional blood. I know they do the whole guide with light thing as well, but they don't rely on it 100% of the time. You get the little green, the green lights. Some of the more obvious, you know, directional markers in this game. But they don't go ham. Maybe I'm colorblind. I think I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm not colorblind, name all the colors. Black, Vanta black. It depends what one we're going by. Are we going by the Dulux color scale, the official, you know, Pantone? The Pantone color scale? Which one are we going by? There's too many color standards. If we're talking about redecorating the house, I could probably name a few.
Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
You like the RGB color scale? Just the 3. RGB. Everything is a mix of those. Yeah. That works pretty well. Flame Lord, General Kenobi. Sneaky, icky, stinky, poo-poo. Bad! Die! Thank you. It happens in a bunch of games, but I always find it really fucking funny when an enemy, like, spawns in and is immediately fucking killed. It's one of my simple joys in any given video game. Enemy spawns in, head immediately explodes. It's like, talk about meat in the grinder. There we go. Is there an equivalent to, like, the plasma gun technique in this? Or are the shield guys just that annoying? Excuse me. Oh wait, I did the wrong one. My bad. Are they weaker at the moment they spawn? I don't think so. It's just that you've got the drop on them because there's a big obvious, like, red dramatic flash of them spawning in from hell. So, you know, stealth goes out the window. It's like getting stick bugged in a way. Only more violent. You know what? I'm looking forward to getting to the Hell Knights. I remember fighting the Hell Knights being like a good old, a good butt pucker in time. Right, so I've got like this in my head kind of technique where if I drop a grenade behind a shielded former human, whatever the fuck they are, that'll do him in. Zerba Mongol knows what I'm on about. Okie dokie. I only got 2 points. Okay. And I'm not gonna waste them on the pistol. Not gonna waste them on the pistol. Oh, please, 2. After the Betruger incident, the UAC just went, fuck it, we're a cult now. Let's just lean into it. It works for Scientology. What cult do you reckon has the better speedruns? Scientology or the UAC? I reckon the UAC's got more interesting facility speedruns. I mean, I'm literally doing one right now. Fuck off, man! I hate these sons of bitches so much. They don't even have that friggin' little... Oh, you know what? Where's my fucking chainsaw? Where's my chainsaw? I tire of this bullshit. Alright, does a chainsaw work on this fucker? I don't know. It does! There we go. But yeah, I don't know how many of you have been keeping up to date on the Scientology facility speedruns. They're getting new and interesting tactics. It's like a meta, an IRL meta thing going on. It's like that one time, like 4chan decided to fuck with Shia LaBeouf.
I can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
Do you remember when 4chan decided to fuck with Shia LaBeouf? I think he kept putting like a flag down somewhere, and someone kept, they started to play an IRL version to capture the flag, and it was like they used to they were triangulating the flight path of fucking planes. It was insane. Pardon me. And then there was the He Will Not Divide Us webcam. I appreciate the message, but it was ripe for abuse. It really was. There was the guy with the eye patch that just started singing the entirety of Snake Eater from Metal Gear Solid 3, and, you know.
Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
Have you met me? You have, Samuel. If we're going to extrapolate the lore from here, I think the whole Samuel being a seraphim was an absolute massive ass pull between this and Doom Eternal.
Is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
I prefer Samuel Hayden as a brain in a robot body who thinks he's hot shit.
According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons.
Exactly like Krang from TMNT, yeah. Man has terminal cancer, so he put himself in a robot and retook his company as more interesting than he's an angel, lol. Yeah.
Too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited hell and its
I like to think of him as like evil Tony Stark.
best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress.
The greater good.
But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
Tony Stark if he didn't drink.
If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
But yeah, I think Samuel Hayden turning out to be like a god alien. It was a gargantuan ass pool. The Vega thing, I like it, but it's still a gargantuan ass pool. Yeah. They could have still done the Seraphim thing. It didn't have to be. It didn't have to be Sam Hayden. He could still be in Doom Eternal. You could still have, the chalk and cheese. Doomslayer doesn't like him, but he keeps getting talked at by Sam Hayden all the fucking time. Yeah, yeah. Sammy H! But, hindsight is 20/20. They probably thought it would be a cool reveal and all that. Yeah, it meshes, right? It all links together. Yeah, whatever. Sure. I'm not the one making a multi-million the game or whatever the fuck. I'm sure it's made a few millions. Several. At least one. A lot of stuff from Doom Eternal. And the Ancient Gods was an ass pull. I don't know about you guys, but the title always sat a bit weird for me because it was called Doom Eternal, the Ancient Gods. And I'm like, that's a plural, right? So, where were they at? Were they talking about, Evil Doom Guy? Were they talking about, Sammy H? S. Hayden equals Satan? Satan?
Accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal.
That's like Louis Cypher out of Angel Heart. There's a film called Angel Heart, and a character is clearly the devil. And his name is Louis Cypher. Lucifer? Get it? Get it?
Our security systems cannot be overridden.
He likes to eat boiled eggs. Anyway. I think we're gonna get some, absolutely micro missiles. There's no contention about that. We're gonna get some Hell Knights in here as well. Easily. I'm not too concerned about, picking up collectibles for this run. I just want to see how far I get. If I remember to do the secret, I'll do the secret. I love the micro missiles. They're so fun. They're so fun. Gas leak detected. I've been saying that about Bethesda for years. Ho-ho! Got him!
Access denied.
Excuse me? You know who I am. I'm the goddamn Doomslayer. You give me access right this fucking second. You know how many demons I've killed to get here. I had a shield with a chainsaw in it at one point. I had a very big fur cloak. I looked like I was LARPing in Game of Thrones spin-off. It was pretty epic. I remember the good old days when I could pilot an Atlan mech for funsies. And then I punched Cthulhu in the face. If you would have told me, right, round about the time that Doom 2016 released, that eventually Doom guy in a mech would punch Cthulhu in the face, I would probably think you're taking things a little too far. You're getting a little overly excited. But here we are nonetheless. Go home, Doom Slayer, you're drunk. Surely that is the preferred state in which to be combating demons. That's what they don't tell you about the Praetor suit. It's consistently delivering an ambient level of alcohol just to keep you on the precise level of sauced. That's where true power comes from. It's not too drunk. It's not under buzzed. You got the right level of buzz to take on the hordes of hell.
Gas leak stopped.
See? Stop the gas leak. Bethesda is good now. Microsoft is taking Copilot out of its upcoming Xbox stuff. The gas leak has been stopped. I like to think that Microsoft is kind of woken up from its what the fuck happened there? From its AI-induced stupor, but you know, we'll wait and see. Well, Ruggy, thank you so much for the £2 super chat. Okay, Grandpa, back to the Doom home. I've long maintained that the millennial gaming generation is going to be really difficult for nursing homes to cater to. We're gonna be a little bit more discerning than the average clientele that gets bundled into nursing homes. But we're gonna demand high-speed internet connections, the occasional LAN party. If I recall correctly, Valve used to have, I don't know if they still do, they used to have like an internet cafe initiative, which allowed a place to basically have access to a really big amount of the Steam library.
Gas leak detected.
I can't remember if that's still in place, but probably not. Not with the amount of games that are on Steam these days. You hope the DLC for Dark Age is going to be better than Ancient Gods? We'll see. We'll see. QuakeCon coming up, isn't it? When's QuakeCon this year? I reckon they'll have something for QuakeCon. Because they got Carmack and Romero turning up, apparently. So. And then they're going to have an MMA fight. I made up that last bit. QuakeCon in August. Cool, cool, cool. As I said, I'd like to go to QuakeCon at some point, but it's a scheduling and finance thing for me. As in, I'm broke and I do not have enough money to do that. Ramiro gonna announce Daikatana 2. You know, this is gonna sound crazy. This might sound a little crazy, but I'd be low-key hyped if Ramiro announced Daikatana 2. Because I think the Ramiro of today would actually produce a pretty friggin' good game. With hindsight, with reflection. I reckon he could do it. I reckon he could do it. 2 die, 2 katana. You just reminded me, Claybones, that I need to do a comprehensive rewatch of the Fast and Furious franchise. Did you know that the reason why they didn't call it The Fast and the Furious 2 is because The Fast and the Furious was actually owned I think by Roger Corman. It's trademarked, copywritten by Roger Corman, that particular name. So that is why every successive entry in the Fast and the Furious franchise does not say the Fast and the Furious number 2, 3, 4, or 5. It's like Too Fast, Too Furious, you know, Fast and Furious. Fast 5, you know, that kind of thing.
Of course. Stopped.
That's why weird Hollywood, you know, copyright bullshit. Which I think is actually funny as all heck. It's like Fast and Furious 8 was like the fate of the Fury. Get it? Because F8? F8? You thought it was social engineering? No, it's to get around legal obligations for using names. I only learned that fairly recently, actually. Honestly, it's funny how much like industry bullshit you can like learn via the Fast and the Furious franchise. Like how Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had a stipulation in his contract that he wasn't allowed to, you know, take too many punches or more punches than, you know, his co-star or something like that.
Demonic threat reduced by 25%.
The more I learn about Dwayne Johnson, the more he seems like the most vain fucker on planet Earth. Oh, man. There was one point, The Rock was the coolest guy. Just the coolest. But the more I learn about The Rock, the less cool he gets. Danny Trejo is the complete opposite. Yeah, he's got like a stipulation in his contract where if he's playing a bad guy, he has to die. But not just die, he has to die horribly. Because he wants everyone to know that being bad always ends badly. He wants the character to be made an example of, so he always has to die horribly if he's playing a bad guy. I love that guy. He's great. Okie dokie. I did a thing. I got rid of the gore nest. I did a thing. The thing is done. These guys don't turn up too much in successive entries, do they? What are they, Hell Reavers or whatever the fuck they're called? They shoot like Argent lasers or some shit. I didn't remember them turning up this early, to be honest. I thought they turned up later. I love that Danny Trejo is Machete in Spy Kids. But in Spy Kids, he's a much gentler version of Machete. I like to think they're the same guy at different stages of his life. Like, technically, in Spy Kids, he's like the retired, much older version of Machete. And, like, Spy Kids is, like, secretly some kind of alternate, like, future for him. Or some shit like that. We need a dedicated hardcore Henry-style Doom movie. That gets brought up a lot. It could work. It could work. Just get the same director. Get the same director. See if he's game. See, this is the thing. I'm trying to do the whole grenade behind thing. Oh, there's a Hell Knight. Bobby, where have you been? No. There we go. I always thought the design was kind of neat in this. It's kind of streamlined in a way. I appreciate that we get the more horny horny versions of the Hell Knight in successive entries. I like the big pink horny Hell Knights out of Eternal. Again, these fucking shield guys. I hate them so much. You heard me. Horny. Because they got horns. If he was in charge of making a Doom movie, the Slayer would be quiet and Vega would be his voice. I'd like to see it as like, you know Dread with Carl Urban? That kind of vibe. Please say horned. Denied. Request rejected. The Hell Knights are extremely horny. Carl Urban as Doom Guy? No, not Carl Urban as Doom Guy, but the same kind of vibe. You know how Carl Urban never takes his helmet off? I don't want Doom Guy to ever take his helmet off. I mean, I don't know. You do know what the Doom Guy looks like because of the HUD.
Warning, core temperature.
That same kind of vibe. Maybe at the very end. Maybe at the very end, but it's got to be earned, you know? What the fuck? Anyway. I like it with the helmet on. After separating from Carmack, the successful Romero projects are the ones where he just got out of the way.
Demonic threat reduced by 25%.
Trying to remember if there is a way up from here, or whether I need to do another section before I get to that. Probably another section. Probably another section. Would I say the Slayer taking his helmet off at the end of Doom Eternal at Ancient Gods was earned? Yeah, but he still looks kind of derpy to me. I personally like the look of Doom Guy, Doom Slayer in the Dark Ages. I think that's like ideal like look. I think they nailed the look in Dark Ages. Because it reminds me of the idea that Doom Guy used to literally just be a guy. And then he got shoved in a weird divinity machine that gave him, like, fucking superpowers or some shit. His eyes are too far apart. In Doom Eternal, yeah, that's what bothers me. I think his eyes are too far apart. The slider was a little too high on the Skyrim character creator. Hey! It's the whole... I remember that. Where was he waiting? Where was bro waiting? Was he standing on the lava? Is he dead? I think he's dead. Where was he? That's a heck of a jump! You think he was waiting there for long? Just hanging out on the side of the gantry thinking, now's the time. Any minute now.
Stay focused.
Any minute now. Alright, wait. We got Sam Hayden lore. Born into the wealthy and powerful Hayden family, he completed his master's in theoretical physics at Oxford University. He showed prodigious talent in several fields, including thermodynamics, electromagnetic theory, and nuclear sciences. At a young age, he established the Samuel Hayden Foundation, a philanthropic organization dedicated to sponsoring young scientific talent and funding scientific programs in schools and colleges. His daunting intellect made him a prime target for the UAC. They recruited him soon after he was appointed General Director of the Global Science Council. Samuel took over leadership of the UAC a few months after the discovery of the Argent Fracture, and immediately put the Argent Tower into production. During construction of the Argent Tower, Samuel was diagnosed with stage 4 inoperable brain cancer. He was given 6 months to live. He dedicated those last few months to finding a radical solution to his mortality: cybernetic transference. So, counter to my previous thing, he had brain cancer, which means he can't just be a brain in a robot suit. So he's done the whole copied his mind into a robot, so he's not he did actually die, but he's got a copy of himself in a bot. He lived a life. He lived a life. So the whole thing about the whole, actually was a seraphim all along, a maker all along thing. That would only make sense if there was some kind of convoluted bullshit that has him, like, reincarnate himself as a human being and then loops all the way back around into the whole seraphim bullshit again. Marty. Gotta tighten up that writing, Marty! Ah, yes. The demon glory kill. Anyway. Gonna take a short break. Once again, I have downed a pint of alcohol. Oh, that was the wrong button. Be right back. Hey! So, as to the conversation before I went to heed the call of nature, the only way I would give the lore an out when it comes to Samuel Hayden is the point where he transfers himself into a robot body. You could insert something between Sammy H kicking the bucket and uploading his consciousness into a robot body, where he's contacted by a higher power. Yeah? He's contacted by a higher power. He's discovered this health fracture. A maker intervenes. Says, you know what, if you really want to get the most out of this, if you want to get the juice from the squeeze, I can guide you, but we gotta merge. I need a vessel. You need a way to, not go into the void. How about we synergize this shit? Marty, hit me up. If you need to patch that retcon, I'm your man. If you need to patch that retcon, I'm here for you, Marty. All you need to do is give me a lifetime supply of alcohol. I will sit in a room all day, spitballing about ways you could make this connect up, yeah?
The Blind Council is always watching.
The Blind Council! What the fuck is the Blind Council? That was one of the things in the announcements here. They were just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks in 2016, weren't they? The Blind Council is always watching. The Blind Council, don't worry about it. It's never mentioned ever again. The lore is loring! The lore is loring! I think, yeah, ultimately at the end of the day, I don't need things to be 100% perfectly joined up, but I do like it when it feels like there's a sense of intention and flow from elements to elements. Like things do feel connected. They don't, yeah. I accept that not everything is planned out from the get-go, but you know, come on. Use what you got. You unironically prefer some Icarus lore. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Call it headcanon. Call it what you want. That's my headcanon. That's what I've inserted to prevent myself from, you know, getting, you know, frothing at the mouth insane. You know, more people, in my opinion, should employ that technique. When things don't work out in their favorite, you know, one of their favorite pieces of media, and that, you know, it just doesn't work, you know, just make something up. Make something up. Make something up. That you're doing exactly the same thing as the people who are creating the things you enjoy doing. You're just using your imagination. Free your mind, yo. You feel like Eternal was trying to appease the investors more than the fan base, Corbus? Sorry, I don't know why I found that so funny, because I'm picturing a boardroom of people in business suits slamming their fist on the table and going, "We need a shotgun with a meat hook. Otherwise, we're pulling funding." Oh! I love putting things in perspective when it comes to that, you know. Right. Get back here! Get back here! Oh! Chungus! Not now. I'm busy. Oh, fuck. I say on I was gonna say on Ultra Violence. On Nightmare, Hell Knights. They really fuck you up. Bo, you loved Quake 1's aesthetic. You'd love to see them make a proper Quake 1 sequel. Tell me again, what is Quake 1's aesthetic? Because there's like 4 of them.
Demonic threat reduced by 50%.
Oh shit, I won.
Demonic threat reduced by...
Corbus, they took the safe auction with Doom Eternal because Doom is supposed to be hard, but they designed it to be full developmental control. The way they designed it is full developmental control, i.e. a bunch of mechanics that forced you into a playstyle. And you're telling... What? I'm not here for an argument, but what you're telling me here is the investors demanded this? You're killing me, man. It's funny as fuck.
Warning. Core temperature rising.
The suits demanded. The suits, man. They wanted a hard as balls game. Mechanically difficult to master. They wanted it to kind of be niche in a way in terms of its difficulty. If anything, the investors wanted this to appeal to even narrower demographic than Doom 2016. Is that what you're telling me? Because I think that's, again, I put that mental image of a bunch of suits in a boardroom telling people that, and it's really fucking funny to me. Infected, why am I sitting with a hat inside? We all know you're bald. I mean, yeah, I tell people that every day. It's really annoying. I keep going up to people and saying, do you know I'm bald? Wanna see? And the sunlight glinting off my head blinds them. I've been ordered by the authorities to wear a hat inside and outside at all times because I will legitimately blind your ass. Actually, I'm a fraud. I've got hair, see? I need to get a haircut, actually. It's thin as fuck, I hate it. That's the real reality why I wear a hat. I've got really thin hair. Drund, thank you for joining fan tier. Unsubscribing because I'm not truly bald. Fuck! Oh, I nearly walked into the lava. You thought I was like Kratos under that, like completely clean shaven. You know, it's actually a pain in the ass to like maintain when you've actually still got hair left, but it's just thin. It's a real fucking pain in the ass to actually just get it maintained. You've either got to like buy stuff yourself so you can do it yourself on a regular basis at home, or you know you're constantly going to your barber and saying just shave my shit on like a bite like every 2 weeks or something like that. It's a pain. It's a pain. You know what really made me laugh recently? Oh, there's a bit from AEW, right? I posted it on my Bluesky. It had me honestly fucking howling. I thought it was so funny. So there's this wrestler, right? He's about to enter into a loser shaves their head match. You know, a hair versus hair match. It's a wrestling classic. And they were doing an interview, and they were like, are you really sure that you want to put your hair on the line? And he's like, hesitant, he's not sure, and he just walks away. And as he's walking away, every single person he passes on the way out is bald. Everyone. They set it up perfectly, so he's constantly looking, and there's bald guys everywhere he fucking looks. It was brilliant. Get a waterproof shaver. We can do it in the shower. It's an option. Maybe I'll ask it for my birthday. My birthday's coming up. If I'm going to embrace the bald, if I'm going to embrace the streamline, I think that'll be the time to cash in my chips. I'll be like, you know what? Get me a home maintenance set. I can turn my head into a lethal weapon on sunny days. Pardon me. To be honest, I've always been a fan of being like an upside down head, you know, the beard down here, nothing up top. But the other thing you got to remember about being bald is that the sun really fucking batters your head. You have to slap a lot of suntan lotion.
With you, we will
I've been burned so many times, like a friggin' egg. It's terrible. Because my hair's thin enough, it doesn't really count when it comes to like sun protection.
Have you filled out your
I got a birthday coming up. Yeah, June. Next month. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday, to be honest. I say I got a birthday coming up. It's not like this month, it's next month. But I'm acutely aware of it. The inexorable march of time comes for us all, ladies and gents. We can either choose to be trampled underfoot or to cavort with it merrily into the abyss, and I choose to cavort. Is that Apocalypse? Yours June 28th? Ooh! Close! Fly mower it on my head. First of all, that sounds unhygienic. And second of all, painful. Have you seen how blunt some of those blades can get? I would like to treat my scalp with care. I'm gonna be slapping moisturizer on that shit. No, that's not the weapon I wanted. You know what I like about Doom 2016? The punch doesn't suck shit. The punch does not suck shit in Doom 2016. Flamelord, you hope I'm going to enjoy my birthday. You know, my birthday is not really all that eventful most of the time. I don't usually ask for much. I'm just like, eh.
Demonic threat reduced by 50%.
Another year. Another wrinkle. My Doom Guy PNG after I'm done shaving. 15% health. There's a reason why my PNG tuber avatar is a skeleton. Because, you know, firstly, it will reflect my bald status. And also reflects, you know, the ultimate end. Right. I do want to get a more complex like avatar thing done for VTuber type stuff. I've been like bookmarking a bunch of tutorials for like low poly skeleton stuff. I want to see if I can make something if I've got enough time. Nice improvisation vid. Thank you very much. I'm very happy that me finally putting out a Doom Mod Madness video after a month is being warmly received. Oh, jeez. I didn't intend it to be so long. I really didn't. I honestly did not intend it to be so long between Doom Mod Madness entries. It's just that I went on, like, Easter holiday break with my family, and I didn't have time to queue anything up before I left. So when I came back, I was like, I don't know what I need. I need to put something on the channel, because if I leave it too long, YouTube gets antsy about you not posting content. So I started doing the supercut stuff, and it's like, ah! It's like a downward spiral trying to chase that shit. So, you know, I choose a different path. I choose a different path. I spun up a second channel for stuff that isn't Doom related. I'm gonna keep this channel more expressly Doom related. I might even clean it up a bit with a lot of the, you know, preview stuff for games that I've done recently. I may repost some of my old What I Thunk things to the secondary channel, because they still work. I did a What I Thunk, What the Heck video on a game called Hole back in the day. Hole is still great, so I'll rehome that. But yeah, I wanna like streamline this channel back down into, you know, Doom, modding, you know, even like Quake, Half-Life, that kind of stuff. Oh shit. There we go.
Is the foundation to our success.
Demonic threat reduced by 75%.
Humanity into the future.
You love the way I say welcome to Doom Mod Madness. I do try and put emphasis on the Doom Mod Madness.
Resources for assistance.
I thought you should try Baby's first Doom mod. You designed it partially with my voice in mind, saying, "What in the sweet Christ is this?" Okay. Baby's. I'm sure I've seen that floating around somewhere. Ooh, armor. Yes, please. Pardon me. So this is the blue.
Is the foundation to our success. With you, we will establish a
I got rid of that gore nest.
into the future.
I'm trying to remember where the other gore nest is. Where's this other gore nest? Oh, that's towards the end of the level. Oh, the lower section. All right. I think that's like a secret area reference thing. Did I or did I not see that? Dwarven, he was trying Godless Night last night. Showed up on the main YouTube feed. Oh, Godless Night's great. Ooh, I think I remember how you access this. You need like one of those levers. There's like a secret area access lever.
Ну, чики-брики в дамке.
Yeah, because the way in is like... Yeah. But the lever you need to pull is somewhere else entirely. Yeah, back down there is where I need to go. Get out! Get out of town! Oh wait, I need the chainsaw. There we go. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where the fuck did all those come from? What the fuck? I don't even know how that triggered. What the fuck? Oh, man. Oh. How do you trigger that? Is it random? It's supposed to be one thing per redeem. Or if maybe if someone does a lot of gift subs, I don't know. I've not received any. It just all happened all at once and I don't know why. Oh. Lothar, Mick inspired much of your sound. The soundtrack's gold. Oh, the soundtrack's great. There's a reason why so many people remember it. It's such a shame that there's a bit of animosity between... I don't know what happened.
Demonic threat reduced by 75%.
id, Bethesda. I also find it kind of weird that they didn't go with, say, like Andrew Hochul. Jeez. From, you know, his work on Doom the Dark Ages. They paired with Finishing Move. And you know, outwardly, Finishing Move is fine. They're fine. They're good.
Have you filled out your UAC?
They make good sounding tracks. But the problem
75%.
is comparison. If you compare one against the other, it's like one of these is not like the others. It's a high bar to clear. Let's be real. It's a high bar to clear.
Suction.
But seriously, these guys, when there's like more than one, they sound like a cacophony. There we go. Anybody else? I'm gonna see if there's any good stuff down here before I hit that gore nest. They had issues with Mick as they were messing with him. Yeah, I know there was like a... They were getting impatient, if I recall, when it came to Mick's process in terms of, you know, he was doing the soundtrack, and I think they were imposing, as far as I can tell, kind of restrictive deadlines on his work. And he's like, do you want it good? Because I think people have noticed with like the Doom Eternal soundtrack that the masters, the actual recordings aren't as polished or as great as they could be when they release like the OST. But yeah, it's a shame. What more is there to be said? All that needs to happen is that, you know, Bethesda and Mick need to come to an amicable agreement. And, you know, they can be friends again. You know, someone needs to concede. It's true of any argument or any disagreement between people, companies, what have you. Ultimately, if they can't cede common ground, then things stay in an antagonistic state. One of the upper management did something as well.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safety.
I'm not excusing
Disengaged.
any shenanigans. Don't get me wrong.
Doors now open.
But, you know, it happens sometimes. You know, someone screws someone else over and there's no amicable resolution to anything. It's a shame. It's a shame. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, it robs everyone of, like, a really great partnership. Does it not? I wish I could do like an idle quick save around here, because then I could have excuse to jump into the lava and show you the Terminator 2 reference with the thumb. The thumb death.
Of course!
Right, where are we at? I could leave the level. I do feel like doing a teensy bit of a backtrack.
UAC accidental death in dismemberment form yet? See Jessica and Human Resources for assistance.
See, by way of this, it looks like there is a pickup just under here. There it is! And then... this is the one that's getting me. I think I need to go up. Up. But the route back, I think if I go through the blue door... wasn't the lever here too? What, around here? The secret room lever? Doesn't look like it, Chief. Maybe somewhere else buried around here. They're sometimes in weird little places.
Have you figured out UAC accidental death and dismemberment plan yet? See Jessica in Human Resources for assistance.
It's on the bridge. I mean, this one? Central area by a cart, offset by the gantry paths. Oh, come on! You could have grabbed that fucking ledge. Need the jump boots to bypass the blue and yellow doors. For what? The I got the blue and yellow.
See Jessica in Human Resources for assistance.
If we get up, yeah! Now we got it. So if I go through here. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricksy in terms of how to get to what I want. I see it now. I see it now. I wanted to get that suit chip. Upgrades is upgrades. And then... Aha! And then there's the central area. Okay. Backtracking is working out. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't pick up the fucking plasma gun. Maybe because it looks nothing like the fucking plasma gun in I want to say it looks closer to like the Doom 3 plasma gun. Can't believe I would have missed that. And so we're talking about the lever, right? Gantry Way, middle of the map. Is this the middle of the map? This bridge specifically? I see it now. I see it. I see it. Look, it just blends. It blends in so well. And now the exit's the exit. The entrance. Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus, and welcome to yet another episode of Doom Mod Madness. This time we're playing Doom 2016, only you can play the classic Doom levels. It's quite a strange experience, as you no doubt can tell. Combination of classic and modern elements lead to a little bit of a visual clash. But I can get around it. The old secret where you shoot the wall and it leads to the chainsaw ain't there. Boo! Boo! This bit. I like this bit because it always feels so, like, superfluous. The only thing that's really down here is like the health kit and what have you. Anybody else? I think we got it. I like that muffled version of it in the menu. Oh, it restarted. Never mind. Never mind. Now, we're about to get bodied by at least 2 Hell Knights. Super Unit, you still love 2016? You feel like it's the safest aesthetic out of the modern ones? I mean, can you blame them?
Warning. Core temperature reaching critical levels.
I think I like the grounding of it. You gotta take all these things in context. But by sheer virtue of its placement and its timing, yeah, of course it's the safest. Of course it is. They came to this conclusion on the basis of not knowing what the fuck they were actually gonna do with Doom 2016. I mean, prior to this, they were queuing up the, whatchamacallit, like Call of Doom. It was gonna be like a kind of modern military, hell-infused kind of thing. If anything, this was going against the grain. This was not the safe option. In the context of 2016 and bringing Doom into a modern context, this was not safe. This was not safe. But this did give them license to be more bold after the fact. It's cause and effect. You can't have one without the foundation of, the other. I always like to think of things in that kind of context. I don't like to, say in a vacuum, because nothing exists in a vacuum. Also, if you ever been in a vacuum, it sucks.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
I like to think I undersell my dad jokes. I think it's at a detriment in this day and age. I completely deadpan my dad jokes to the degree where sometimes I think most people don't actually register them at all in the slightest. Because you gotta max everything, with at least 2 or 3 X's these days. You gotta look max. Do I need to dad max? Do I have to engage in dad maxing? Do I need to add additional nudge nudge wink winks to every obvious fucking dumb pun or joke I make these days? The kids these days. Man, has it been 2 hours? It's gone down smooth. Doom 2016.
Lockdown disengaged.
If I need to say anything, Doom... Shut up, facility voice! If I need to say anything, Doom 2016, 10 years later, still goes down smooth. Like your mother. Alright, G-Man. Alright, G-Man lives. Enough with the your mum jokes. My dad jokes in my put down video are on par. Oh, thank you for appealing to my starved ego. Seriously, good God. Malnourished is my ego. I appreciate any kind of, you know, nourishment I can get on that front. Where's the other one? Did I get both of them? Did I get both of them? Oh, wait. No. Oh, please. There we go. Fuck you! And your goddamn Hadouken fireballs! Here we go. Here's the gangbang. Nope, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Oh, please. Where are you? Give me the juice. Give me the juice. Get him! No! Just the fraction of a second before the goddamn glory kill wore off. Ah! Ow.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
Woosa. Missed. That's a good start. I'm tilted. I'm missing my shots. Holy fucking shit. Oh. I'm so glad that, like, glory kills give you some iframes. That I'm happy about. Right. I do need to recoup a little bit of ammunition. Don't you dare fucking Hadouken me. Get back out! There we go. Now, we can rock. And or roll. If I land my shots. Fuck you. There we go. But yeah, the dance is still present here in Doom 2016. It's a little bit more subdued. It's not as cracked out as it is in Doom Eternal. But the dance is still here. The positioning, the movement, the, you know, the right weapon for the job kind of business. It's still here. That's why, you know, I get on just fine with, like, Doom Eternal. It's an evolution of the mechanics. But the evolution, for some, I reckon was probably pushed a little too hard too soon. You know, to that I could easily say skill issue. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch was right there! Drayscan, the only problem you had with Doom Eternal, other than the music thing, was the Marauder.
The core temperature is now stabilized.
The Marauder is like the video game equivalent of like red light, green light.
Primary control room.
Have they killed themselves or something? The Marauder is literally, well, it's just red light, if anything. The Marauder in Doom Eternal is, you know, wait for the window, shoot them in the face, then punish. The thing that a lot of people can't get their heads around with the Marauder in Doom Eternal is that it if anything, it forces you to have the quick bind set up. So you know the quick bind that swaps between a previous weapon and a current weapon, it needs you to know in advance that that's the best way to take care of it. Otherwise, you're going to struggle. And I think that's where a lot of people came up a cropper against it. Because after the fact, you know, hindsight is 2020 and all that. If you've got your SSG, if you got your ballista, you can set up it so you can swap between the two. You can just keep swapping. And you can fuck up the Marauder. Easy peasy. Once you know the trick, they're nothing. Honestly, they're so trivial. Once you know the trick, they just become an inconvenience. Like a barely consequential inconvenience. But yeah, a lot of people just, you know, I don't think they were used to having to, like, learn the ropes. If anything, it speaks to, like, the coddlement of modern FPS, where it's like, don't worry about it. We're going to take care of the complicated stuff for you. And in all honesty, it's not that complicated. You know, for, I feel crusty saying this, but like an older gen gamer such as myself, that's kind of like par the course kind of bullshit. So I was able to acclimatize to that stuff relatively quickly. But it may have felt like a bit of a slap in the face to you know, say someone raised on a different gen of shooters. I'm trying to lock in. Oh shit! They say I was ready for this room to absolutely body the shit out of me. Come on. The problem is I can't tell which one I've dealt more damage to. I'm actually used to the system. This is something that I absolutely love about the successive Doom games in this sequence. The damage models. I love the damage modeling. So from Doom Eternal to Doom the Dark Ages, the damage modeling where you see the flesh come off, that kind of shit, you know exactly how much damage you've dealt to any given demon because they're just fucking skin and the bones. You know, they got the meat off the fucking bone by the time you've had your way with them. It's great. Right. I'm gonna be right back.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged.
Wait, what?
Turbine room doors now open.
Oh, it's just repeating. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, how we doing? Is the Dark Ages worth playing, Bo? Yeah. Yeah. Easily. I'd happily recommend it. You know, the funny thing is, right, for all of the bitching and the moaning and the nitpicking and I don't like this and this isn't as particularly good as that, and if you compare it to this and it doesn't quite match up, it's still really good. It's just, we've gotten accustomed to things being high quality across this. This is the thing about Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and Doom the Dark Ages. Across all three of these, they are remarkably, amazingly, consistently high quality games. You can't put any one of these up on a pedestal and say this sucks shit. Each one of them is actually really fucking good. They're all good. They're all good. They just do different degrees of good. And we're so fucking spoiled that we get to nitpick between them and go, oh, I thought this sucked. Yeah, that's great. That's fine. But you still had a good time, did you not? It didn't fucking pull your fingernails off, did it not? No! It's Doom. They tried something new. They give you something different. You may not like it, but you gotta respect it. They did something a little different each time, and it still wound up entertaining enough where you still gave it a solid thwack. I did. And I'm probably going to be happy to do it again. I'll play these games over and over multiple times. What's the fucking complaint? I'll play Doom 2016 over and over. I'll play Doom Eternal over and over. I'll play Doom the Dark Ages a few more times. It's all good. It's all good! We're fucking spoiled! We're eating so good that we're arguing over the individual ingredients. Well, I preferred it when they had a pinch of sage in the soup, you know? Well, I liked it when they had a little bit more, gunpowder, personally speaking. Yeah, it doesn't, at the end of the day, there's going to be a Doom for everybody. There's going to be an entry that someone prefers better than the other. That's fine, that's great, good for you. The truth is, they're all single-player games! It doesn't have to appeal to everybody. Or at least enough. It's all good, man. It's all good. Doom is one of the most remarkably consistent franchises in video game history. And here we are nitpicking the shit out of it. Sorry, I had to go off. You know, can you blame me? Can you blame me? Gotta set the record fucking straight sometimes, yeah? Come on, I need to carve an imp. There we go. Here we go. Give me something to shoot. There we go. I would definitely say this is the bottleneck of Doom 2016, especially on this difficulty. This is where you know whether or not you've picked the difficulty that is going to be suited to your degree of skill. Come on. I forgot I had the plasma gun in play. There we go. Here's something else. Where are you? think we're good. For some reason, killing the demons fixes the turbines. Oh, man.
The primary control room has been activated somewhere nearby.
Ugh. I'm playing 50-year-old video games. Oh, don't make my bones crumble into dust this soon. I got more I want to play. All right, let's listen to Olivia and her fucking gripes. Look at her thinking she's hot shit.
Olivia Pierce. Alpha 402.
Hayden, you know how you're an idiot? You didn't lock out Olivia Pierce's access immediately after the Hellwave bullshit? Are you some kind of idiot, Hayden?
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world and theirs.
Fill her room with gas, just drop the Slayer pants and guff into the vents? Yeah. Drop a burrito bomb in there.
I've saved them anyway.
Looks like he wants it to happen, Serpent. You're implying that there's some kind of forward planning here? Bold. Here's the thing, you don't buy that Olivia turned into the Spider Mastermind. You think she switched places with it? I think it's inconsequential. For how they used the Spider Mastermind, I think it was more of a reference than anything concrete.
The system won't allow anyone but Olivia to override it now. We will have to shut down the...
How convenient, Samuel! If only you could have foreseen this bullshit. But yeah, with Olivia ending up as Spider Mastermind, you could view it from two ways. It's her being rewarded for her work in service of the Dark Lord, being transformed into a demonic form, or being merged with the pre-existing demon. Because the thing about the Spider Mastermind is it's got like cybernetic components. So, you know, I don't really care. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me too much is what I'm trying to say. By the time you get to the end of it, you're like, oh, look, it's the Spider Mastermind. Well, the Spider Mastermind was the final boss of the original Doom, so it's like poetry. It rhymes. In the Beninging.
Olivia is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world. You can prevent her from opening the gate by disabling the tower induction filters.
Is this the one where I just kick the shit out of the filters? I love that. That touch about it. Like one of my favorite things, and I'm sure one of the favorite things for a lot of people who played Doom 2016 is the characterization of the Doomslayer, where he's being told how to deal with something, and most of his response is just to either smash it or kick it. It's just like, I don't know how to fucking work this, I'm just gonna fucking break it. Like, he's trying to understand. He's trying. There's at least a moment where he's like, I'm trying to look for a button here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna fucking break it.
So it is recommended that workers buddy up when journeying onto the Martian surface.
You know, give the players a chuckle, you know. Oh wait, did I miss someone? I got distracted by something I wanted to kill. If that isn't a Slayer-coded death, you know, what is? What is? I was thinking, you know, I wanted to kill something and I instead fell to my death. Okay. There's a hidden SSG in this map. Ooh. Tell me more. Oh, they're above. All right. Okay. Ah, I was wondering when these would turn up. The rune trials. Use the combat shotgun to eliminate 15 imps before the timer expires. You get the vacuum rune, which increases the range that you can absorb dropped items. Suction, if you will. Hey! Button, Xbox lowered the price of Game Pass. They did that a week or so ago, if I'm not mistaken. I was half tempted, but I'm also looking at the price drop on Doom: The Dark Ages currently in on the Xbox on Steam store. Infected Suction. Does nobody know about Suction? Do I have to tell everyone about Suction? I mean, you're on the YouTube side, so that's understandable. But there's this thing where you press this and then it
Suction
thing. There you go. That's Suction. I mean, I queued it up, but no one was picking up what I put down on the Twitch side. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Suction.
It's fine. Now they're going a bit ham. Okay.
Suction. Suction. Suction.
You ever been sucked so hard that you just don't want it anymore?
Suction. Suction. Suction.
This is my life. Anyway, where was I?
Suction.
Apart from the suction and the concussions.
My brain is injured.
Suction.
I have a brain injury.
I think there was a part during the Genesis stream where I think I was just being spammed by like redeems so often that my brain just could not form coherent thoughts anymore. And I think we're approaching the same kind of the same kind of event horizon here and now.
Suction.
How embarrassing.
Anyway.
Of course!
Grandmaster, for you, this is still the best of the Doom reboots. You didn't care for Eternal and TDA. As I said earlier, there's something for everybody. I'm kinda grateful that they didn't rest on the laurels. They thought, you know what? Let's just do something a little different each time. You know, not everyone may vibe with it. But, you know, fuck it. Let's ball. Let's ball. Those pesky investors, am I right? Them pesky investors. Those soul-sucking fucking ghouls in the boardroom. They demanded more variation, you know, harder gameplay. They wanted a double-barrel shotgun with the meat hook. Those fucking investors, man. Them pesky motherfuckers. They're the root of all our woes. They really are. They demanded suction. They demanded meat hooks. They're basically the Cenobites out of Hellraiser. Oh boy. I like to think that eventually everyone's gonna run out of channel points to redeem, and then I realized I priced the channel point redeems so atrociously low. And I've been streaming long enough on Twitch that anyone who watches on Twitch for long enough gets enough channel points to just harass me endlessly. And then here I am.
Suction.
Stuck in a suck loop.
My brain is injured. My brain is injured.
Ah!
Ow.
Anyway, uploads, upgrades. I got 4 points. I could decrease weapon self-damage, which I guess includes rockets. Area scanning, I don't give a fuck about area scanning. Equipment, decrease recharge duration. I know! Power surge, and then dexterity. Weapon switching. Yeah, faster weapon switching. Shut the fuck up! Self-preservation. I got 9 points to spend. I need to fucking think. Micro missiles, reduce the ammo cost. Yes. Advanced loader. Yes. Quick launcher. Yes. Mastery challenge. Micro missiles can be fired indefinitely without requiring a reload. Stick 4 different demons in 5 seconds. That's what she said.
My brain is injured.
Suction.
I like to say this is the most enjoyable part of my week, but I'm starting to think differently. Oh, God! Where do I go next? So... You done it, chat. You fucked my brain up. I'm like, what the fuck? What was I doing? You won! You won, alright? You fucking won. Are you happy now? Are you fucking happy?
Suction.
Alright. Simmer down now, y'all. You're not happy. Well, fuck. Fuck!
Of course.
Okay. Here we go. Bring it back now, you all. 1 foot, 2 stomps.
My brain is injured.
1 foot, 2 stomps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Heavy.
If you're not familiar with the Harlem Shake Part 2, I don't want you as part of my audience. I'm sorry. This is just the way it is. This is where my brain retreats to when it's suffered enough psychic damage. I start to like bury into the most obscure nostalgia of my youth. Is it the Harlem Shake part 2? I think it's the Harlem Shake. Harlem, I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Do the Harlem Shake? Isn't that the thing where they're all doing like there was the, I don't know. Wait, I need to figure this out. It's not the Harlem Shake. The Harlem Shake is another thing. The Harlem Shake does the Harlem Stomp. Oh fuck! My brain is like ping-ponging between other things. Harlem whatever. I can't remember anymore. The electric slide. It's the electric slide. Oh shit! Is it the electric slide?
Suction.
It's not the Is it the electric slide? It's not the electric slide. It's something else. Is it DJ Casper? Oh fuck me, DJ Casper. I gotta Google this. DJ Casper. Oh no! I think it's DJ Casper. It's the cha-cha slide. It's the fucking cha-cha slide. Oh no! It's the cha-cha slide. It's not the Harlem slide. It's not the Harlem Shake. It's the cha-cha slide. Those are the brainworms that are stuck in my head right now. You've unearthed them. They've wriggled free from the creases, chat. This is what you've done to me. The fucking cha-cha slide.
My brain is injured.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. 1 foot, 2 stomps. 1 foot, 2 stomps. Dun, dun. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. Oh no!
How embarrassing.
Shut up! You did this to me! All I wanted to do was play Doom 2016. You got me in a nostalgia hole! Oh shit, I don't have any fuel! Shit! I'm a priceless gem. Oh, dear me. Ah, there's a codex pickup. Okay. UAC personnel. We got an entry on Vega. Vega is an acronym, though the exact meaning has not been revealed by Hayden or the UAC. Once named, it was decided that the AI would need to be given a personality to make interactions more agreeable. A gender was assigned, brackets, male. A virtual age was established, brackets, 50 years old, and a colloquial speech pattern implemented. As such, speaking to Vega is a calming, an often pleasant affair. A blind study was conducted with computer science students to see if Vega would pass the Turing test. The students were instructed to ask a series of questions to both Vega via SatLink and a mathematics professor from MIT to see if they could tell which one was the computer. 92% of the students thought they were both human. Only 8% detected that Vega was a computer. and also God. Vega also played the Professor. It was 100%. Anyway. Oh, here it is!
We're only temporarily disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually. Carefully release the hinges.
That also works.
Energy
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary.
Well, if we destroy the means of production, that frees the workers to create a means of production of their own. Anyway. There is something in the rafters. There's a little pickup up there. There's a little pickup. It'll pick me up. How do I get to it? Just a little bit. This little thing. Magenta, you went to do life stuff and I'm still going. Life stuff implies that, you know, you did significant life events like, you know, births, deaths, funerals, marriages, divorces. I don't know. Did someone go through a whole fucking divorce while I was streaming? Highly likely in this day and age. Right. This away. So I like the way my voice feels sometimes when I've had too much booze, or just enough, depending on your perspective. You know, when it relaxes the larynx a little bit, you get the lower register. Ooh, ah. I say get up and get down with the sickness. Your mother get up and get down with the sickness. Your fucker get up and get down with the sickness. Open up your head and something, and give it to me. That was when Disturbed were good. And before they became a tired cover act with no fucking originality of their own. Entirely coasting on the fact that David Draymond has a pretty good voice, but other than that, he's a terrible person. I had to get that off my chest. Just a little bit. We didn't know better back in the day. He hadn't revealed his true colors. I still maintain any cover version that Disturbed have done, the original is still better.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Argent, baby! Just inject it! What do you reckon? Health, armor, or ammo? Health, armor, or ammo? Armor, ammo. Ammo, armor. Armor, ammo, or health? Health, armor, ammo. Ammo, health, armor. Armor, health. Armor, ammo. Armor, ammo. Increase bullet. Okay. Engel, even before Disturbed Hatred was mandated, the Sound of Silence cover sucked. I fucking hated that cover immediately. Simon and Garfunkel fucking cooked. They shat all over it. I don't care how good you think David Draymond sounds. His voice is completely unsuited for the nuance of the Sound of Silence. There is no nuance to his fucking register at all. It fucking, you're right, it does fucking blow chunks. The sound, I fucking resent that charted. I think it just reminds me that the vast majority of people's tastes suck shit when that kind of shit charts, yeah? Disturbed are good, but that song's not. I'll freely admit, Disturbed had some great tracks. Freely admit. But the covers leave a lot to be desired.
Demonic breach detected.
I will also, at risk of sounding like a hypocrite, back in the day when I had, less, refined kind of taste and opinions, I thought the cover of Shout was pretty cool. Shout 2000, as they labeled it. And then I listened to the original Tears for Fears version, and then I realized that, how do you top perfection? You only sully it by trying to replicate it. I mean, it does drill through those shields a lot quicker. Whatever. Whatever! What's a great cover that I remember? There was Machine Supremacy, sometimes pronounced as Machine Supremacy. They did a cover of Britney Spears' Toxic. That was pretty good. Was it Toxic or was it Gimme More? Either way. I like a few Lacuna Coil covers. Enjoy the Silence. Lacuna Coil's covers pretty
Did
nice.
not mean Cena for Disturbed. LAL, poor timing on my part. Lol.
You don't need to apologize. I'm riffing, man. I'm riffing. Johnny Cash Hurt. The cover of Hurt is legendary. You got a legendary artist covering an already legendary track. The 9 Inch Nails original Hurt is a fucking masterpiece. The Johnny Cash cover of Hurt is also a fucking masterpiece. Two greats. Interpreting, a similar thing. Fucking hell. The Johnny Cash version of Hurt, especially when you pair it up with the music video, is fucking heartbreaking. It's, even Trent Reznor agrees. He's just like, man, yeah. Right, where was I up to? I've lost track of time, I really have. Is it definitely this way? Could be wrong. Nope. No. This way. There we go. Matt Danny just watched the cha-cha slide and came back to the stream. Can you imagine that was all the fucking rage for a while? It was just a fucking thing you did. It was just a thing. It was everywhere. You went on holiday. It was the cha-cha slide. And then before that, there was the Macarena. I don't know how many of you are old enough for the Macarena. But the Macarena was basically the prototypical cha-cha slide. Do I say to the Macarena? Alright, where's that imp? Where's that imp? There's that imp. I see you. I see you trying to muscle in on my territory. Let's get the haste.
Demonic presence at critical
Thank you. There's always like one other imp, isn't there? Like one other imp. I'm not sure if Doom 2016 has a good an excuse for the chainsaws on Mars as Doom 3 had. It was like a shipping error in Doom 3, if I'm not mistaken. So in my day we had Hey 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 Sonora. I'm not too familiar with that. I got another one that was like hey, aha, hey, a boogie, a boogie and a boogie with me. I say hey, ha, hey, aha, that one. That's another one as well. Have I played Fashion Police Squad, Tobias? I have played Fashion Police Squad. I didn't get very far, but I have played it. Willow, stop! I'm so old. Am I triggering? Am I triggering all of the olds in chat? Oh, it's great. I love it. I love it.
You must stop. The hell energy is unusable without the filters.
Warning. Energy contamination detected.
Oh, good times. Good times. Oh, a summoner. I didn't realize a summoner turns up this soon. Are they called summoners in this? It's basically the half-step archvile. They pussied out of having an archvile in Doom 2016. So this is like the stopgap. They can't resurrect, but they sure as shit bring more enemies into the mix. See, this is what I mean. On a glory kill, I got killed. Fucking bullshit. Meowing into the abyss. The mad abyss. When the first Suicide Suicide Squad movie came out, you remember kids thinking Panic at the Disco. Hey, bro, I'm trying to talk!
Don't let your kids watch it!
Anyway, as I was saying. Yeah. The kids these days thinking that they're listening to the new hotness. It's all built on the past, man. The foundations are made on the bones of those who came before us.
Demon breach detected.
Fucking die! There we go. Oh, fuck off. Hate when I get bodied by like a low tier fucking enemy. I have to deal with a big one. I was there thinking I could just chainsaw through this guy. And then I realized I didn't have any fucking fuel in the chainsaw. My nitpick, right? My nitpick with the chainsaw is if you don't have any fucking fuel in the chainsaw, it should not be making chainsaw noises! Yeah, that's fucking right. You get fucking taken out first. I'm gonna let you friggin' bugger up my run. Not this quickly, anyway. Now I got a checkpoint! Because I didn't leave it alive long enough to summon bullshit! Lava, playing this again, do you not feel like the most badass protagonist? On higher difficulties, you at least feel like you earn your badassery. I prefer earning my badassery to having it handed on. Don't you fucking stick bug me in the middle of a soliloquy. I'm trying to be poetic here. I would rather have badassery earned than have badassery thrust upon me. Okay? Yeah? Like Borderlands. Borderlands Borderlands tries to gas you up the entire time, and it starts to get really fucking tiresome. And this is coming from someone who hasn't even played a fucking Borderlands game. I've only ever seen gameplay clips of a Borderlands game, and the entire time I'm watching the gameplay of a Borderlands game, I'm like, this seems like it would get really fucking old really fucking quick. Which is why I've never bothered playing a Borderlands game. I don't mind a little bit of ego stroking, man, but, you know, there comes a point where it starts to feel like it's, forced. Forced. It starts to feel forced. I don't know, right, whether this is like a fundamental cultural impasse for me, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm British. I'm sorry if you
can't talk right now.
I'm trying to. This is a rev. I'm like basically coming out here, fella. I'm trying to tell you, I'm British. I'm British, bruv. And the problem is, British have like a fundamental aversion to ego stroking. So if you've got someone gassing you up the entire time, trying to convince yourself that you're the greatest fucking thing ever, there's someone like, you're the best, man, you're the fucking... You start to think that they're fucking with you. You start to think it's disingenuous. And it rubs you the wrong fucking way. Whereas, I guess the American mindset is you got a little bit more of a tolerance for being gassed up with the positivity, and they're like, yeah, you're the fucking best, you're the greatest, you do the thing. Whereas for me, we already know that we suck shit. The British, we know we suck shit. We've known we've sucked shit for a while. So anyone that tries to convince us that we don't suck shit is obviously has like an ulterior motive. It immediately arouses suspicion in the British mindset. I think we're getting to the heart of it here. I think we're getting to the heart of it. This is what it is. This is what it means. This is what a cultural divide means. We are not the same. Fucking hell. The one thing I will say is the art style does lead to a lot of instances of demons blending in a bit to the environment. They got their natural camouflage, but the natural camouflage happens to be UAC gray. I think that's a downside I could definitely kind of bring up to the aesthetic of Doom 2016. It works a bit better when they're popping off with their attacks. You know, you got the Hell Knights with the Flame Fists, you got the Hellraisers here with the glowy spines and shit. Oh, fucking hell. Come here. There we go. Did I pick up the SSG? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. You have no idea why Doom 2016 stops the soundtrack during glory kills? It doesn't stop it, it dips. It dips it for emphasis. So I see what they're doing. So when you engage in a glory kill, they dip it. So there's like a weird kind of focus on the glory kill. And as soon as the glory kill's finished, it goes whoop, back up. It brings the glory kill, the music back up.
Warning. Contamination and critical
We
errors.
spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis.
Cry more! Cry more!
It works. You cannot do this.
Wow! Armed with the pistol, destroy 30 barrels before the timer expires. The original Doom soundtrack has been put into the Library of Congress. Disgruntled. I am aware of this. The original Bobby Prince Doom soundtrack has now entered the Library of Congress. This is truly a day of days. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew. Oh no! No!
How embarrassing.
Ow. The hell of it is I accidentally hit exit. I actually want to do that again. Fucking bullshit. Anyway, this will give me time to check my messages. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Where's that run trial? I'm taking this real well. I've had time. I've had time. You know what I need to do? I need to start playing that aim trainer bullshit. I need to stop playing that aim trainer bullshit that they have for like CS:GO or whatever the fuck. Need to start doing those. Master, did they ever resolve all the tracks Bobby ripped off for the original Doom soundtrack? Oh yeah, I mean some of them are like straight up like Metallica and somewhat. I don't know. If they didn't bring it up, I'm wondering whether they ever will. Okie dokie. I have chainsaw ammunition. I have 4 slots actually. Not too bad. That's not too bad. That means you are dead. Ooh, 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 ooh. I see the berserk. I see the berserk. I see the berserk. I want to use the berserk. Oh, there it is. I was thinking I saw a fireball get lobbed from somewhere. I wasn't sure exactly. Chungus! Meat fists! I think that was it.
The 12 Council of 9 is always watching you.
12 Council. You can't just drop lore bullshit like that and not follow it up! Marty! Am I a siege mode enjoyer or precision bolt? Siege mode. Siege mode. All siege mode all the time. Why do anything else? Why do anything else?
If stopping our energy production is what you want, you need only to destroy this last filter.
Okay.
And Argent energy will no longer exist.
I just need to know where to punch it. So we just...
We will be back at square one.
It lives rent-free in my brain. Just the slow...
You have just done.
Yes, I do. I know exactly what I've just done.
She's still alive. I've detected her life signature at the Argent Tower. She has removed one of the accumulators from the tower base.
Oh no.
It's a unique energy signature that we can track.
I'm guessing she's at the tower.
That's it then. There's nothing else to be done.
Apart from cheeseburger, hot dog. Fuck is that noise? So, as I was saying, cheeseburger, hot dog, french fries, pizza, spaghetti, fried chicken, pancakes, breakfast combo, apple pie and taco. Not bad, not bad. But having to crouch down that low, I wonder how far the food stuff has to drop before you get to the dispensing slot. Not just me, right? Cheeseburger, french fry. Well, as much as I would love to continue, ladies and gents, I think I am, unfortunately, at a time. If I find myself with some spare time over the coming days or whatever, I may do a few more of these. I always feel a bit sad that I don't get to do like full playthroughs because I got to move on to other stuff so I can, you know, do the editing and all that.
In the explosion, the pipeline is damaged but still intact.
But at the very least,
Thrust boots in the maintenance hangar. You can use them to traverse the pipeline.
At the very least, I hope this has maybe helped a few of you maybe want to revisit Doom 2016. Because Doom 2016 is still a heck of a lot of fun. Well worth your time. It's also cheap as shit right now on Steam. It's like, for my neck of the woods, it's like less than £2. It's like £1. It's stupidly cheap. Like, all of the Doom stuff is stupidly cheap right now on Steam. So if you, for some reason, you've been holding off up until now, now's the time. Anyways, this is where I love you and leave you. But until next time, this has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for the I'm so goddamn old achievement. Icarus out.